Hello, everyone. Greetings from the Soul Stone. I have now completely finished She-Ra Season 2 on Netflix. And, well, yeah, I love this show. It really takes the base premise of the original series, which I always thought was interesting, but never really executed very well, and made it into something all its own and excellent. And this season further continues that. I like how it's much more of an ensemble because the whole alliance is together. You see a lot more of the princesses. You see more of the Horde, both in action and as characters. I appreciate a lot. Frosta, I really liked Frosta this season, especially the Winter's Bane. Just because they let her be a kid, and you didn't really see that in the first season, but she really came into her own here. I like pretty much everybody. I like the stuff they do with Catra. She feels more on her own as opposed to obsessing over Adora. Or obviously, Adora, Bo, Glimmer, and all the rest get a lot of great moments and development. Of course, my girl Entrapta, best character. I love whenever she pops up, since she pops up a lot, so that made me very happy. As you all already know, I fucking love the roleplay episode. The fucking 80s references and that whole Glimmer anime as fuck fantasy was also really good, and the end where they actually made the plant golem and stuff, that was awesome. That's probably my favorite episode of this season. So overall, it's great. If you enjoyed the first season, there's no reason for you not to watch this. So, yeah, it's on Netflix. You have no excuse. Go watch it. As for issues, two things. One, and this is a bit of a personal issue, but there's still no redemption for Entrapta. Like, she does not deserve to be among abusive and manipulative assholes who are just bribing her with free stuff. Like, they didn't know you were still alive. Come back to the rebel. They care about you for who you are. Hashtag redemption for Entrapta. I just want to see her home and safe and loved and not being manipulated by evil people. I care about Entrapta very deeply. Like, and it also helps that, like, I have an autistic headcanon for Entrapta. I watched this season also, further adds on. Another thing I liked. And the other big issue with this season is that it's not finished yet. The quote-unquote, because it's only 7 episodes as opposed to the 13 of season 1, and episode 7, like the quote-unquote season finale, is just another episode. It's a very good episode. Like, we meet Bo's dads finally, and they're very cool. But it's very clearly, like, the story's not done yet, and it's definitely feels like a case of one production season split up into 2 airing seasons back. Like, I was genuinely surprised that it didn't end with a teaser like, hey, look out for season 3 in, like, 2 months. And even though it didn't, I still would not be surprised if they announced, like, hey, season 3 is coming out in, like, 2 months, then I will not be surprised at all. Oh, I think season 3 is going to be relatively soon, which is good. That's the upside of this is there's not as much of a waiting period between seasons, but the downside is, with the first half, you're left feeling incomplete. I feel like they should just finish the whole season and then release it, or maybe it would have taken too long. Maybe it would have gone drowned out by Stranger Things hype or something. But either way, I hope this method does not continue in the future and they just let the seasons be finished before they release them. But either way, the episodes we have are still fantastic. They're absolutely worth watching. The show continues to be great. Oh, one more thing. I know Noelle Stevenson said that she and the rest of the crew weren't really interested in doing He-Man for the foreseeable future. Like, they said it was not a thing that they had in the cards, even though, like never say never. But their quote was basically, never say never, but not right now. However, the whole, like, portal thing that Hordak's doing and the other planets and stuff, like, that's gotta be a hint to Eternia, right? That's gotta be setting up He-Man at some point, which I would love to see them do. If this crew can make She-Ra into something this good, I have no doubt they can do the same with He-Man. Although I wonder what they do with that costume. I mean, how do you make that thing not sexual? But I think that about wraps it up. She-Ra season 2 is great. Go watch it. I wish it was a full season, but the episodes we have are really great. Cannot wait for season 3. #redemption for Entrapta. Good night, everybody.